The gaming politician, I just saw your super chat. And maybe I am Greek boy. Maybe. I'll explain why I'm not 100% on those. Hold on. This is amazing. First off, shout out to Intro Guy for being the best looking man on the planet. How funny would that be? A parody video with Quantum TV, like a Tickle Me Elmo, but with Quantum TV quotes. Like, here's Tickle Me Quantum.
I am thoroughly tickled.
He says random quotes.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Oh, man. Oh, that would be amazing. So, hello, everybody. How are you? Yeah, I almost did not stream tonight. Yes, I'm not wearing the suit tonight. Honestly, you know the reason why? I just fucking forgot. It's kind of a blessing, though. It's actually pretty warm in this room. I will do the other 5 episodes of wearing the suit. Don't worry. I went this far. I'm not going to stop now. It's actually going to be hotter tomorrow, but the new bird is from Keep It Classy Tech. That is the name of his YouTube channel. Shout out to him. He sent out Ricardo the Instant Regret bird. That is the bird that we are looking at right now. I broke the bird because fuck birds. No, I literally was tapping probably like with this intensity. I don't know if you could actually tell the intensity. It kind of looks like I'm jerking off a porcelain bird, but whatever. And there was like just some foam on it, just literally like foam pieces from the packing, and it just went and just like shattered and fell in my toilet. Luckily there was no piss in the toilet or anything. I mean, it's fine, and to a degree it'll still stand up, you know. It's not like I don't think anything else is going to happen, but and you could tell like the plaster or whatever they made it with is super thin, because you could see holes here. You could see holes. You could see holes. What the fuck just happened? Why did the song stop? It didn't fade. Hold on. Did I do something? Did I lose audio or some shit? You can hear me, right? Listen, can you hear the...
Try to relax your anus.
I am thoroughly tickled. I have no idea what happened. Oh. Why did the audio turn off on the... Okay.
Try to relax your anus.
That was very strange. I know there is probably going to be another pandemic called monkeypox. Where the fuck did monkeypox come from? Elon Musk buys you a chicken, not clickbait. Actually, yes, this is the... He showed me his dick and bought me a bird. That is Elon Musk. That is the kind of man he is. No, look, man, it's allegations, innocent until proven guilty. It's just, if Elon Musk is going to whip out his cock, he's the kind of guy who would tell you he'd buy you a horse, though. Good news for once here. The acoustics are... What are you listening on, like a Bluetooth speaker, Romoto? Good news for once here. The HR department of my employee did a market analysis of my position and deemed it necessary for me to get a 17% raise. How did they come up with the 17% number? Couldn't they make it 20? Like, I'm not even saying it, or 50, like, oh, no, you don't want 15, you want the 2 extra percent, but it's like 15, 20, like, how does it go, like, 17? Might be overthinking that, but Vox published an article calling Depp supporters bots, MRAs, far-right extremists, gamer-gators for supporting male abuse victims, and the writer blocked their Twitter account because journalists are vultures. I don't know the whole circumstance. I have to look at it before I give my take on it. It does sound like something that Vox would do. As a person who has been in the crosshairs of Vox, literally, I believe it. I just don't know. You know. Woot. I know. I streamed late and I actually fell asleep for a minute. I didn't even realize I fell asleep. I woke up. I'm like, shit. Am I straight? Like, I'm all disoriented. I'm not in the chicken suit. I'm all like out of it and disoriented. I woke up with John Lederman talking about Motor Storm on my left breast because I guess I must have fell asleep listening to that. Yes, I did beat Elden Ring. Yes, I did. I recorded me beating the Elden Beast too. You're going to see me this upcoming week. I have a probably interesting guest. Very interesting. That's not going to be live streamed. That's going to be recorded. But I also have a video I'm working on where you're going to see me live streaming and recording me playing through at least 2 or 3 Castlevania games. So, with your Desert Island 3 games, well, I would say Super Castlevania 4, Fear, and Elden Ring. Easily. Without question. It just sounds... Maybe that's what they did by design. Again, innocent until proven guilty. But if Elon Musk was going to whip out his dick, he seems like the kind of guy who would buy you a horse. You know, I'm not saying the allegations against Musk are true, innocence, but if the allegations are true, like I said, it's just as I choke on spit. Yeah, he's a horse buying kind of man. If it is true. If it is true. Okay? You know, it's just what a weird thing. Here's my penis, I'm buying you. I literally was typing that on Twitter and laughing as I was fucking typing it. I'm like, this is bizarre. Like, how to... Like, in what... I can't even picture. Even if you're with the woman, or it's like if you're... have a girlfriend, it's just like, hi, here's my dick. Like, when is that ever not weird? You know, I just don't understand how you just think it's okay to just whip out your cock and, like, think that, like, a woman's going to be like, yes, I'm going to jump on that right now. Like, it's... I don't know, but I guess there's a lot of dudes who didn't get that memo. You know? Oh, man. Can we see the birds kissed? Oh, I was like, wait, there's a picture of Elon Musk up there. Like, oh, that's me streaming. Oh, Phil is streaming or was streaming. Philip Burnell is a man. Yes, here. Wait, hold on. We need bird music.
We're trying to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders. We're trying to relax your anus. Your anus.
Ah!
We're trying to relax your
No,
anus.
they don't want to do it. They don't want to do
Your
it.
shoulders. Your anus. We're trying to relax your anus.
They don't want to do it, and they feel abused. And that is it. There are videos coming this weekend. We have edited a podcast for Sunday. I got to actually make it a podcast and not just put it on YouTube, which I will work on this week. And there is a video comparing the Steam Deck to the Aya Neo coming tomorrow. Aya Neo Next Pro Deluxe Sandwich. See Rich is live immediately. Get an ad for the best kind of bird to have as a pet. Are you serious? They sent you a bird. Oh, well, I'm fucked tonight. I just realized I had a caffeinated protein bar, and then I had coffee. And I fell asleep for a little bit. Well, shit. How does IGN, like, get 0 viewership and they have 8 billion subscribers? I'm just looking at a video. Elden Ring Sorcery Build Guide. How to make a magic build. 14 minutes ago. 832 views. I'm sorry, it's at 958 now. Like, I don't get... They have 16.6 million subscribers. That's insane. That is absolutely insane that they can't even get 1,000 views in like 10 minutes. Allegedly, what did Elon do? Allegedly, I guess he wanted to hook up with like an airline stewardess, allegedly. So, the first thing you do, instead of, just like maybe asking them out to dinner or whatever, you just whip out your dick and say, hey, I'll buy you a horse. Like, yeah, it's just, I'm not shit. It's just strange. I've never got that. And their subs always grow astronomically. I just, so that's apparently what happened. Is that actually what happened? I don't know. Could I believe it? Yes. I just finished my COVID isolation. I wanted to thank you for your streams. They helped get me through the week. Thanks, Rich. You're over COVID now. That's actually fairly quick, man. And apparently they paid her $250,000 to be quiet. I've been like, yo, he whipped out his dick and wanted to get you a horse. You should have gotten like $1 million. She was giving Elon a massage and he said, do more. Really? But why whip out? I don't understand. Like, even if you think the woman's interested, like, why would you just be like, I don't know. Temple OS. That's what I want to do. Dude, that's a long-ass fucking thing, though. But yeah, we'll watch it. And Frederick Knudsen does bleep out the gamer words because I saw it. Elon is an idiot. At least offer a chicken or a horse. I was just like, how is this a thing? This can't be real.
Consulted.
It's so weird because he went from like a few years ago just being this like eccentric multi-billionaire, and now he's like, I don't know. It's like he's like a really weird rock star. You know what I mean? I just don't get it. I don't understand. Why is this doing this? Come on. Let me shrink you down. Good old Temple OS. Now this guy's pretty nuts. I mean, he was definitely schizophrenic or something like that. A fan of the show, also has a YouTube channel. He's a professional TV calibrator. He sent the bird. He sent the beautiful bird. It's Ricardo, the instant regret bird. He will piss in your basement. Down the hole.
Depending on who is consulted, Temple OS is the outdated product of a deranged mind, the work of a misunderstood genius, or some complicated combination of the two. While the operating system was the result of over a decade of work, its creator, usually referred to as Terry A. Davis, attracted even more interest than the project itself, with his nonsensical, narcissistic, and often offensive rhetoric, including casually inserted slurs. Even so, many people defend both him and his project, and feel a particular affection for both. So what is Temple OS, and how did it come to be?
I mean, this guy compiled like hundreds of thousands of lines. He built an OS from the ground up, which is fairly impressive. I mean, he said some really racist, insane shit, but... The strange thing about Elon Musk to me is like people are like obsessed with him. I don't understand how people become obsessed with celebrities. Like, all right, he's a multi-billionaire. Yeah, he got places. Like, okay, you know.
In October of 2008, a Reddit account named LoseThos was created and began posting frequently. Its posts consistently linked to different parts of the website losethos.com, but their titles varied from practical and straightforward, such as a free non-Unix 64-bit OS, to perplexing, such as Godly Song Artificial Intelligence and Belligerent Anti-Atheism Themed Operating System. He would regularly post these to the
Jesus, here we go.
programming subreddit, where they would either go largely ignored or downvoted, mostly the former. The website was dedicated to the eponymous custom...
I think so. I heard something about that with the where people who are obsessed with celebrities have lower IQs or something like. There were studies done. I'll just never understand it. I think people really think that they're some kind of, divine deity. They could get places they never could, or it's impossible to do what they did, so they have to look up to them, and that's pathetic, man.
Operating system reminiscent of such from the 80s, offering a list of pages describing it, as well as demonstrative videos and images. Also available was the creator's name on his contact page, Terry A. Davis. The homepage describes the motive behind the project. Quote, "LoseThos is for programming as entertainment. It empowers programmers with kernel privilege because it's fun. It allows full access to everything because it's fun. It has no bureaucracy because it's fun. It's the way it is by choice because it's fun. LoseThos is in no way a
I haven't heard enough. Is it fun?
Windows or Linux wannabe. That would be..."
It is a weird dynamic. It just makes no sense. People look up to them like they're something different than what they are. It's just nuts.
Pointless. Much of the rest of the text in the home section was jargon, but a few things stood out. First, the operating system was written in a customized version of the common programming language C. He admitted the limitations of his creation, saying, quote, "LoseThos was designed from scratch with a clean slate and has no compatibility with anything else." However, he attempted to spin this severe restriction as a positive thing, saying, "I took every opportunity..."
I mean, to the guy's credit, he compiled and wrote an operating system from the ground up. It's pretty impressive. I couldn't do any of that shit.
"To improve things once I made a clean break with the past. That's another reason LoseThos has value. It is innovative." Terry mentioned that LoseThos output in 640 by 480 with 16 colors, an incredibly outdated format, but despite its appearance, he
That's EGA.
stated that the operating system was built to run on modern hardware. Due to the way the system was structured, it also was incredibly vulnerable to malware, but this was likely never a concern for Terry, as there was no networking on the OS whatsoever. This meant that any system running LoseThos would be unable to communicate with another computer, ruling out internet and LAN functionality entirely. With no printing supported either, anything made on the system would be isolated to that system alone.
So what the fuck would you do with it?
To work around this, he recommended using LoseThos in conjunction with another, more common operating system, though the purpose for doing so was questionable at best. Terry also provided what he called
Yeah, use another operating system because my gimped operating system can't do anything.
Songs from God, with lyrics appearing near the top of the screen as the operating system played them.
Dear God, this guy is out of his mind.
Under a tab labeled History, Terry shared some of his experiences working as a computer engineer. It opened with, quote, "I find this very crass, but there are lots of chestnuts boasting about in open foyers and have to say this. I have a 1440 SAT and was a national merit finalist. Fuck yourselves. When you're your own boss, you can do what you like the way you like it, too. I happen to like to have fun when I program. I'm an expert in knowing what is fun about programming, and that's why LoseThos is so awesome. Designed to have fun programming. If you're so smart, tell me what's fun and not fun about programming." Along with photographs of himself and his work, he explained that he had been employed by Ticketmaster from 1990 to 1996, coding and designing hardware while simultaneously earning an undergraduate degree and a subsequent master's degree in electrical engineering. It was also
Yeah, fun is subjective.
during this time that he created the basic code that would eventually become LoseThos.
Yeah, that guy looks crazy. Absolutely. What's your opinion on Twitch and Discord being charged by New York for shooting in Buffalo? Apparently the shooter was using their apps. I think it's politicians and politics looking to use a tragedy for political gain.
After quitting Ticketmaster, he began his own business named Home Automation and Robotic Equipment, or HARE, in order to work on an early consumer-grade milling machine controlled by a PC, a sort of early home 3D printer. In 1997, having apparently halted
Jesus, that was pretty forward thinking.
work on his machine, he took engineering work again, but his personal history ends in 2003, 5 years prior to sharing Lusthos. As of 2008, it was unclear how he was making money. Users on Reddit seemed to regard Lusthos mostly as a curiosity and an odd personal project, and couldn't find any practical purpose for it. One person replied, quote, "Sorry, no network, wireless, etc. is just a waste of time. Times have changed since Apple II." Another person offering constructive criticism stated, quote, "At the moment, it's not clear what you want people to do with it. I think you have a cool project that deserves more interest. Good luck." In response, Terry suggested that Lusthos was, quote, "just a place to mess around with programming," but this answered little. He also explained that his operating system was, quote, "a souped-up Commodore 64 basically," but this further confounded its purpose. Terry A. Davis was also active on Reddit in a different way. He would frequently post to the atheism subreddit, declaring the existence of God and entering arguments with the users there, but these interactions were marked by uncanny
Yeah. You know, this rabbit hole is going deeper and deeper.
paragraphs of apparently random words, common phrases, and excerpts from literature off of Project Gutenberg, preceded by the phrase, "God says." Those comprised of random words and phrases were particularly uncanny, and sometimes he would reply with nothing but these God says sections. For example, one reads in part, "God says, confute, exodus, print, propound, resumed, glorify, elect, forgiving, pleasant, itself equals long."
Oh boy. God of War audio description trailer. It came out yesterday. Possibly.
Patch, abject, oftentimes
Yes, this is about Temple OS.
miracles, etc.
Probably should put that in the title.
However, few people would typically attempt to engage with him, and his comments were downvoted as people refused to reply, despite Terry's apparent need for conflict. When he made a post entitled, "Bad News, There is a God," almost nobody responded, and so he began making
That's the problem, is that these people don't understand that these platforms are enormous. That's like if someone goes and runs over people with a car, should the car manufacturer be charged for it? They don't get it. That's the thing. You have these people that are 60 and 70 something who are still living like it's they're in their 30s and 40s in the 1970s, making laws, and they don't understand it.
responses
Get the fuck out and go retire with the millions you made from insider trading and fuck off.
to his own post, continuing to denounce atheists for their non-belief, but these often seem to lose focus partway through. One of these comments reads, quote, "God, they don't want to talk to you. God's good company, you just have to hold up your end of the conversation and try not to be annoying. What is it about computer science people and atheism, huh? Brain equals computer, I imagine. That's what once made me an atheist. Still not too sure about that. I think the answer lies in going beyond the notion of causality as we typically think of it. There can be incredible synchronicity in the world, which makes causality quaint. God says, Homo to infinity and beyond, Ivan, don't mention it. Ha, how far, hypocrite. Heads I win, tails you.
What the fuck? Boy, it didn't take that long. Elon Musk is claiming it's a hit piece for voting Republican and that he's on full right wing now. The whole situation is just weird. It's just a weird situation.
You lose, you are my sunshine, etc. But Reddit wasn't the only place he was posting. On November 29th, 2008, Terry made a post on the OS dev forums entitled The Lusthos Operating System, using Lusthos as his username there as well. It read, quote, "You might be interested in the Lusthos operating system as a starting point for your own, or for ideas. It's 64-bit and includes a 64-bit compiler/assembler I wrote. It's public domain and open source. I tried to keep it simple and I innovated many things. It supports multi-core." At first, forum users were curious and attempted to run Lusthos on their own systems, but when they ran into difficulties, the creator responded with an air of smug superiority. Quote, "I have no idea what VMware software does and don't care. All I know is it's likely to be slow and you'll struggle with additional constraints. The first thing I did was write an assembler and compiler so I could be independent. It may be too much for you guys."
So wait, you post an operating system. And people don't understand how to use your operating system, and you're a dick about it. They don't even have to try your operating system. Temple OS was this, it was this guy. What was his name? He basically wrote this operating system. I think the guy's name is Terry. And the thing was, he was actually very smart, but he definitely had mental. Didn't he end up committing suicide?
In this thread, he claimed that Lusthos had attracted significant attention on Reddit only a few days prior, netting 50,000 page visits on his website and 500 downloads.
Terry
but
Davis,
it appears
yeah.
that even if this was the case, the post is now lost. The responses to these posts were universally negative, with people expressing frustration with his elitism, and this fighting attracted the attention of the moderators, who locked the thread the same day it was posted. Between November 29th of 2008 and January 19th of 2009, Terry would post frequently to the OS dev boards, mentioning his operating system as much as he could and portraying his skill and his work as being above the other members. However, there would occasionally be strange
I mean, again, it's impressive. I mean, look, he wrote code for an operating system and his own from the ground up.
digressions in his writing. In response to apparently nobody in particular, he wrote, "Yeah, but he said the resolution wasn't supposed to be permanent after I made a promise, and you have to keep your word. Sucks." Who he was unclear, but the capitalization of he suggests he was speaking of God. Another post read, "Mental hospitals suck, but disability checks are cool. Guys from Metallica seem to know about mental health."
Yeah. This is too much of like a Debbie Downer shit. Huh. I know, but people want to watch Temple OS. It's just kind of... It's weird. The guy definitely had issues, man. You know? Maybe if Elon Musk bought him a horse, things would be different. I'm never going to let that go. Oh, my God. Here's my penis. I'll buy you a horse. Oh, man. That was... I can't get over that. I'll buy you a fucking horse. Let's look up more cringe shit. Training videos. And like I said, there are videos coming this weekend. We got... Hold on, which one is this before I show it? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Did we see this before? 98.5, yes we have. We've seen
Humble the
this.
chicken.
Hamburger University. We saw the Hardee's one. Publix. Behind the scenes at a supermarket. Oh, here we go. Blockbuster training video. Yes, please. And thank you. Expert Village cringe. What is that? Here. Okay, thank you. Solid. Yeah, no, it's too... I didn't... Like, it's too long, and the pacing of it kind of just You know? It's kind of depressing in a way. Kind of watching a guy's madness unfold, you know? Elon eating chicken. Oh no. This has to be like 1999. Show me your cock and you'll buy me. Everyone's buying me a horse tonight. It's amazing. Dylan Bacon, thank you for the cucumbers and bacon. When is this from? Hold on. It just gotta be like... Oh, in 2000. Yeah, this looks very 2000. No, what is the EA news? What happened?
Hi, I'm Brandy Little, and I'll be taking you through the Blockbuster Customer Service Program. In the last few years, the retail business has become increasingly competitive. More and more retailers have been struggling just to stay alive. The survivors follow a simple formula: listening to their customers and meeting their
Little did they know their doom was coming very soon.
expectations. That's not a formula for success. That's a formula for survival. Some retailers, however, not only survive, but thrive. These businesses listen to their customers, but then they take what they learn one important step further.
I don't really know how it was different from the 80s and 90s, you know? Yeah, this aged like milk in the sun. It's so funny that Netflix went to Blockbuster and said, yo, you should buy us. No, granted, things are hurting over there at Netflix, but... Oops.
Instead of simply trying to meet their customers' expectations, they attempt to exceed them. Their goal is to build and maintain...
And didn't they say, like, the CEO thought, like, oh, this whole internet thing it's people, it's overblown. Really?
strong customer loyalty. To attract
Oh, they're looking for Apple or Disney to buy them?
new customers and keep our existing ones. Our goal at Blockbuster is not just to satisfy customers, but to delight them. This customer service program is designed to
Mike, you got to go, because if you beat Godric, that means now, I think that's Renala is next at the Academy. You got to go where I forgot the name of the lakes and shit that are there, and there's a big dragon in the water, and behind that dragon is the key to get into the Academy. And then you have to go through as I almost knocked myself out with the microphone, that's the dungeon. And then you go fight her. Lumia of the Lakes. There you are. Lumia, whatever the hell it
equip
is.
you with the skills necessary to consistently exceed customer expectations. For those of you new to retail, this program provides a great introduction to Blockbuster's approach to service. For those of you with solid retail experience, well, this program gives you the chance to brush up on old skills and learn some new ones. Like most things in life, you'll get out of this program what you put into it. Your active participation will make it a worthwhile experience not only for you, but also for others in the store. Your commitment to apply what you've learned to your everyday
When did Blockbuster finally officially shut down? Wasn't there one till I know that it was a individually owned, but wasn't there one in Alaska until the very last minute, one in the middle of America?
interactions will help you get results that far exceed what you thought was possible. In doing so, you'll earn the trust from your customers, respect from your peers, recognition from your managers, and a sense of pride that comes from being the best.
Yeah, they definitely got too comfortable, man. Fart combo? Yes, of course. So, It's still just funny. That was Wing's reaction to his wife's violent fart. The bad movie Sonic design made an appearance in Chip and Dale. Like, they're going with the weird look. They're making a movie. There's still one around. They have a Twitter. Where is that one? Is that the one? Because I know there's a place in Alaska where they're actually, because the internet shit there, it works. Like, that's why people go there. The movie is out now. Expert Village cringe. Get your act together. Oh yes, that's from yesterday. It took me a second. Expert Village. All right, let's take a look at that. Let me see. Expert Village. Is this how to clean stains on a carpet? What am I looking at here? Expert Village cringe. I've never heard of this shit before. All right, let's take a... Oh, yeah, remember Chris Chan Darby freaked out over that?
Hi, I'm Tad Donnelly, and I'm speaking in behalf of Expert Village.
He looks like an overweight version of the fucking guy from Megadeth.
I got a couple keyboards, you know, over here, which helps. Also, I have a Dell Precision 650.
Wow.
It's a dual Xeon 2.8 gigabytes.
2.8 gigabytes. 2.8 gigabytes, huh?
Megahertz.
You mean gigahertz?
Processor. It's got 2 gigs of memory, and it can handle big operations. You don't need that for Nuendo. You can get something smaller than that. Don't get me wrong, but make sure you get something that's pretty fast.
Yeah, Dave Mustaine.
So it makes it easier.
He has no idea what he's talking about. He just got paid to say something. He has not a fucking clue what he's saying.
For whatever application you're using, Pro Tools, Nuendo, whatever you're using. But that little beauty is great. It's powerful. It's fast. That's important.
Oh God! Like, at least make him know the talking points genuinely first. Oh, this is much better.
Hi, I'm Austin McBride with Expert Village. Today we're doing some breakdancing. Today I'm going to be showing you all what is called a suicide. A suicide is...
Is this parody? Is this actually real? Really? With Jurassic Park, like the 90s Jurassic Park?
Is at the end of a dance maneuver, or breakdance. It is the part where a breakdancer is trying to express how crazy and how busy everything they're doing is. I'll be doing up rocking, getting...
These are serious tutorials.
Down into the floor moves, backspin, and then a suicide out, which hopefully should look a little bit dangerous.
Should look a little bit... I love how he's... Yo, it's a lapel mic. Either wear it as a lapel mic or don't. As convenient as streaming is, I sometimes miss going to Hollywood Video and renting a movie. Well, yeah, man, it brings back good memories. Trust me, I know. Even like the knockoff blockbusters that were kind of shady, like in the middle of the hood. Those were good times, man. You can't be fucking serious.
How to draw a whale or stingray. For our whale,
Dude, these can't be real. This looks like a fucking Tim and Eric skit. Like, come on.
kind of a rounded rectangle like that. Make the bottom lip a lot thinner.
You're drawing a dog.
And then kind of get thinner as you go to the back, and then branch off.
He's drawing a dog. He's obsessed.
to a tail, like that. Cartoon eye.
What
Make it
the
a more
fuck?
happier whale. Not.
Just make a little happier whale. Just give that whale a smile. I just can't believe it. Like, what the fuck was Expert Village? Was it a website? Like, what the fuck was it? Like, hey, I need to, man, I need to learn how to draw a whale. I need a man to show me.
Nostril. Top fin. Bottom fin. Side fin. Give him some bubbles. There's our cartoon whale. For a cartoon stingray, easiest thing on earth, just draw a
Who needs to look up a fucking tutorial for this?
diamond with rounded corners. Make a little tail
God.
before you close it up, and give it some eyes on top.
It's ghost sperm.
And those are 2 more sea creatures to add to your portfolio of
CB90s. These are real. Like, this was on YouTube or some shit.
cartoon sea creatures.
Hey everyone, my name's Alan, co-founder of AskRomeo, and on behalf of Expert Village, I'm here to show you how to meet a woman at a supermarket.
Yeah, this is exactly how it should be done. Man, yeah, this. Do not follow anything this man is showing you. Do not.
So that was a perfect example of great eye.
Yes, that's the spirit of truth. Absolutely. I love those fucking preachers. Are insane.
Eye contact. There's 3 steps that you want to keep in mind when you're making eye contact. The first one is to hold that eye contact. So when you two
Yeah, hold that eye contact. So they will look more panicked as they're dialing 911 while you're looking at them. Lick your chops too, because that'll make it even more creepy.
you invariably catch eyes, you want to make sure that you lock and you continue to look at her. Second is to smile. So smile as you approach. Think of a pleasant thought. Bring something nice into your head. Bring a genuine smile. And wait for her to look down. Wait for her to do that kind of blush, look down look. And then the third step is go up and start talking to her. Once you've done the first 2, the third step will be very easy, and she'll actually welcome your approach. And that's how to make eye contact.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, don't do any of that. There's got to be a... Expert Village. How to be here we go.
Today, I'm going to be showing you all what is called a suicide.
What? So how's it going, everyone? Welcome to a new video. So Lottie might...
I don't want to see you. Oh, look, there's my video. With the tickled man in it.
I am thoroughly tickled.
Oh, look, there's my stream. Thank you for recommending me. I appreciate that. There's got to be more Expert Village. Oh, let's look up more. I can't picture that being it. Oh, wow. We could just look up Expert. They have 3 million subscribers. I guess they were just hoping they could just put out shit. Why is it not playing any audio? Well, that's a... No, it's not me. Oh, this is a great... Oh, I could see why they did... I could see why they did one. the fuck is this? How to give your dog a pill the quick and easy way. This is real? I thought this was a Tim and Eric skit. This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Hi, my name is Eric Latender, and I'm the eHow dog training expert. What I want to show you today is how to get your dog to take a pill.
What is this video from? How to get your dog to take a fucking pill. What? Bro, it's from a year ago. Why does it look like... I mean, unless it's from another website, obviously. Wait, he's showing how to fold... She's showing how to fold laundry?
Hi there, I am Melody Mooney.
Oh, no.
And today I'm giving you some tips on how to fold your clothes. We're going to be working on folding a sweater. So first things first, go ahead and get yourself a nice flat surface. I always fold on my kitchen table, but you could do it on the floor or on the bed as long as it's a flat surface. Okay, next, go ahead and make yourself one of these 1x1 cardboard cutouts, because I promise you're going to be using it for everything on here on out. It's like magic. Go ahead and get yourself that. Next, take your sweater. Now, after your sweater has been through the wash and you're drying it out, don't ever put it on a hanger, because what will happen is it'll stretch out and it will lose that nice shape. So don't hang up your sweaters.
Tell me this doesn't look like they're doing something for a Cinco product from Tim and Eric Awesome Show.
I always recommend to let them dry flat and then fold them. Okay, so first things first, get the sweater, shake it out a little bit, and you're going to go ahead and put the sweater face down on your folding area. There you go. With your arms stretched out. So you're looking at the back of it.
But why does the video look so... Are these super old, I'm assuming? Obviously. Yeah, she's totally a Karen.
Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I always put a little, if I'm putting it away for, let's say, maybe the summer, I put a little dryer sheet in with it. It'll just make it smell nice.
I know, I said they have to be re-uploaded. There's no fucking way.
And when it come out like it's fresh.
This looks like 2006, 2007 shit. She's talking about a sweater or sex.
So I'm going to put that on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this 1x1 sheet.
It was originally uploaded to MySpace. Yeah, it looks like it.
Of cardboard. Right.
You could tell this is the kind of content from a time where just the fact that content existed made people excited.
Right in the center under the shoulders. Okay, next, I'm going to take the left-hand cuff of the sweater and the bottom of the sweater, and I'm going to fold it to where the cardboard meets the material. See, I'm creating that nice line.
But even if I saw this in like 2005, I'd be like, what the fuck?
And then take the cuff and fold it back to that line.
Hot, humble
so there you
pie.
have your first. But let's do that again on the right-hand side. Okay. Take your right cuff and the right bottom, and you're going to fold it over to where the cardboard meets the material.
Watch tutorial videos. You know, from the people to watch, do like Linus Tech Tips, Jay's 2 cents.
Fold again. And then take your cuff one more time, place it towards that cardboard edge. That is your arms. Now,
imagine it took you this long to fold a single fucking shirt. I do have a PC build tutorial video. It's not bad. It's not I'm not the ace at building PCs, but I can build one, obviously.
I'm gonna...
Yes, watch the Verge PC build video. Excellent choice.
Go ahead and take the bottom and fold it up into the middle. Just like so. Now, you can feel underneath the material where that cardboard is. I'm going to remove the cardboard out of the top like magic, and I have one more fold to go over like so. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's ready to be stored, and it's going to smell really nice too. And that is how we fold a sweater.
Oh, dear God. Oh, man. The last blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon. There is a short YouTube documentary on it. Isn't, I thought they shut that one down, too. I thought the one in Bend, Oregon was shut. All right, we got to look at some more of these. How to... What? What is this? Oh my God. Okay, let's see this. Let's see what this man has to say.
Hi, I'm Brian with ericksontutoring.blogspot.com, and today we're going to discuss the purpose of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the green pigment that makes up plants, and chlorophyll in particular is able to capture sunlight and help transfer it.
He sounds quite confident. 101 PC building. If it doesn't fit, force it. Yeah, do not follow that. I know my live stream is in the fucking recommended.
Into energy through photosynthesis. The word chlorophyll is basically made up of two separate Greek words. The first word, chloros, means pale green. And the second Greek word, phylon, is a leaf. So chlorophyll is a pale green leaf. So that's just one way to remember that chlorophyll is what gives plants their green color and helps them to absorb light for photosynthesis. This was a discussion of what the purpose of chlorophyll is.
Thank you, large forehead man. Now I know. How to play tug with your dog. Why the fuck do we need... Did they just... They literally... It was at a time where like, okay, how to turn on a light switch. Yeah, it's content. Let's upload it. This looks like a banger, too. Let's watch both.
Hi, this is Elise McMahon for ExpertVillage.com, and in this video series we're talking about canine dental care. If you'd like to find out more about my services, you can go to my website at canineheadstart.com. So, we've talked about...
So I'm guessing like Expert Village was like something like its own kind of mini YouTube thing before YouTube where they were just trying to give tips and tricks.
Teaching your dog how to get a dental exam, giving a dental exam. We've looked at teeth, bites, puppy teeth, adult teeth, found tartar on teeth. We've talked about doing some light scaling of tartar on teeth. And we're going to talk about general maintenance. One thing you can do, and starting when the dogs are very young puppies, you can get them used to having their teeth brushed. So we're going to do some teeth brushing a little later on. Right now I want to show you different types of brushes that you can use. There's different styles, different colors, of course. This is one that's often good to start using with puppies. It fits right here on your finger, and it has just very gentle, soft, small projections. Again, you place it right here on your finger, and you can use...
And then you shove it up your ass.
Use it.
If these are from the early 2000s and they look like they are, no, they're serious. Because at that time, it was just, oh, wow, it could be on the internet. Cool.
Like that. It's fairly unobtrusive to the dog. And a lot of people like this style.
I mean, this actually isn't terrible. She's kind of like showing something that isn't ridiculous. How to organize Tupperware. How to... It's like it doesn't... How to make kids lunches. Creating a drainage system for your... Oh, I thought it said Uranus.
Hey, it's Alana Baroni on eHow, and here are my entertaining tips.
What was with that laugh at the end? That... What was that? Hi, how are you doing? Here's my entertaining tips. My entertaining tips. You just peed in my basement.
Your shoulders.
Kids never shy away from a little extra something something in their lunchbox. Here's a few ways to personalize your kid's lunch. You know, let them know you're thinking.
Yeah, this looks like a stunning 144p. Big Bill Hell's Cars. How to handle a shard. Those could actually be complicated. We need a tutorial on shards. Yeah, this video is like 3 pixels.
Thinking about them in the
This is what they fucking encoded this on a Sega CD.
middle of the day.
No, actually, that's an insult. The Sega CD would actually look clearer. I'm actually serious, too. It looks like Ed
Gather
Coulter.
together all your stuff, crafty stuff, junk drawer stuff, and see if you can warp it
Oh, this is another Karen. This is absolutely a fucking Karen.
into a little way to personalize your kid's lunch. You might have a crazy straw hanging around. You could take a balloon, write a message on it, and then when your kid blows it up at school, he can read the message. Don't write anything embarrassing. A bandana makes a great napkin, and then they can wear it after. You can even take a camera.
Yeah, like don't write to your teenage son, stop leaving your cum socks under your bed. It's disgusting. Yo, I ever tell you? He was kind of... we had mutual friends. We barely tolerated each other. I used to actually, like, in real life troll him. And he used to fucking hate me. But this guy I knew, Steve, his dad, who sadly passed away, but his dad, like, I guess was cleaning his room, and he looked, when he was at college or something, he looked under his bed and he found a bunch of porn magazines and rock hard socks. And he was a big German dude, and he called up Steve. He's like, Steven, why are these socks like rocks? I know what you were doing. I see the magazines.
I put these little, like...
Dad, you know, it was better than just blowing my load all over the place, so I came in a sock, you know.
eye stickers on it, wiggly eye stickers, and write a note to your kid to take some pictures of what he's done throughout the day, and it's a way to include you in what's going on. Something that I really like too is they have these little cupcake holders. They hold one cupcake. Put in a
Thing was, he was like in his early 20s too. It wasn't like he was like a teenage kid, so kind of made it even funnier.
little frosting. They can decorate their cupcake and then eat it. Personalize the lunch bag or lunch pail, but don't go crazy. Just dig into your scrapbooking and craft supplies. I started with some cardstock and printed out my goddaughter's name.
Did you just did you just do the entire ad for my it's actually a badass monitor, man. I'm using the curved 1440p version of it here. I have the other one, the BenQ, the other one they sent me, the one you see in the ad. I have that in my kitchen. If that makes any sense. Do you watch Unbox Therapy? Yes. Don't think I've ever heard you talk. I've talked about Lou. I've watched Unbox Therapy. He kind of looks like a slightly skinnier intro guy. At least that's what he reminds me of. My foster brother would come on shoes and wipe it on the same carpet. Wait. Your foster brother would come, like, bust nuts on shoes and then wipe it on the same carpet. We were then emancipated. We watched our foster mom scrubbing the carpet. Because your foster brother was coming on it? What the fuck? Actually, if we're talking about that, I have a friend who used to come in his cousin's hat and not tell him. I believe he and his cousin finally like, yeah, one day I was like, yeah, I saw a stain in there after because he made him wear the hat, and then he told him, he's like, fuck you, you're full of shit. And then he like, no, my cousin came in my hat. Oh man. Yeah, I have some crazy ass friends. If you're shocked.
Name Chloe, attached it to the cardstock with a little bit of mounting tape, and added a flower from my scrapbooking supplies. And I just used.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up if you think about it. Like, oh my god, yo, Sean, did you come in my hat? Yes, I did. All right, I'm just checking.
A plain shopping bag. It's cute, right? Here's a plain lunchbox that I decorated with doggy-themed stickers from scrapbooking supplies.
You ever see the skit from Tim and Eric? And it had Zach Galifianakis, just 3 boys, where he, I think, who cooked the chicken, and then he ended up fucking the chicken. Well, there was the chicken from college that he had. He was like, Zach Galifianakis was going through PTSD because he had like a friendship with a raw uncooked chicken. And then he went back to his college dorm, Zach, and he saw his roommate fucking the chicken corpse. Yes, that's it. That's the skit. It's actually happened. And then they were going to give Zach Galifianakis, because he was going through all this stress from his chicken roommate fucking his chicken drama, that they were going to get him a horse massage. Yes, this is all actually what happened. And they cooked it, roasted chicken. And I think it was Eric Warham that came in the chicken. No, it was Tim Heidecker that came in the chicken.
Your shoulders.
A little house.
Yes, it's part of the process of marinating I will never stick my dick in you. Don't worry. No fear.
Bowl, the bone, the collar, and I added a little name tag on there, and then little paw.
You are an overbearing mom. You need to relax. You need to step back like a step and a half.
Prince. This is something that you can even.
All right, so I just gave you a little plain cupcake here. I gave you the frosting. You could frost it and you could eat it. Also, too, I'm gonna. That is a lunchbox meant for a nuclear apocalypse, man. What is that fucking thing made of Kevlar?
Even do together with your kids. They probably love helping you personalize the lunch boxes. Kids love playing with their food. Here's a way to embrace it. Start with some colorful fruit cereal and some cording. String it up. You can do bracelet or necklace length. Tie it at the end. And to make it a little more.
What the fuck? Do you use this time to take your kids to the bar? Who has time to sit here and do this shit? Or make them an actual meal? No, I'm not gonna make a meatloaf for you, kids. I'm gonna put cereal on a string. That's what you're fucking eating. Well, now is that first off, if you have crypto and you sell it now, there's one thing I could say: don't panic sell. Yeah, my crypto is shit. I mean, I'm invested in other things too. I'm not stupid, but it's like at this point, oh, Rich, how do I know if it's not a pump? Well, it's not. You've already been dumped, so now it's a little late. You know what I mean?
More special. Put it in this little treat bag.
And that's the thing I always laugh too with the crypto. Now, look, there's plenty of scams in crypto. I'll be the first to tell you that. But Rich, when you invest in a stock, you're protected through regulation. Oh yeah, how are those stocks doing right now? Is there some? How did the stock market do recently? Were you protected? Were the shareholders protected in not seeing more growth? Come on, it's all fucking. You could get fucked anywhere.
Seal it with a sticker.
Yeah, that lunchbox can protect you from radiation.
And a kiss, and there you go. A little fruit necklace treat. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are a classic. Here's a twist.
The whole economic system is a fucking scam if you really want to get to it. It's the only thing that keeps us from ripping each other's throats out.
Make it into a puzzle. It's super easy. All you need is some cookie cutters and the regular
But congratulations, that's a hell of a lot of money to make, dude. I'm jealous.
So you want to take the cookie cutter, cut out the middle of the sandwich, leave it in place, use a knife.
I'm not saying don't bake or do this shit for your kids, but all this extra shit that you're doing, take them to a park. Do something. Make a nutritious meal. I'm gonna make your peanut butter sandwich look like a pumpkin, you little shit. You better eat it. So Lemstar is telling us that when he's in the mood, he humps a pillow. Thank you for letting us know. Now I am horrified and I need to vomit.
And just make shapes out of the other.
The one thing I love that's really sweet is that in New York State, it is not legal yet, and probably may never will be, to stake your crypto. You cannot make interest on your crypto. Wall Street's also in New York. Gee, I wonder if that's a coincidence.
Parts of the sandwich that are not part of the cookie cutter. Then put the whole thing in a sandwich bag, and your kid will have fun putting the puzzle together and hopefully eating all of it.
Or you could just make him a fucking sandwich and if at best cut the crust off and be like, eat it, you little shit. Wasting all his fucking time. Was your husband makes... You got this much time to do shit. Your husband's making at least like mid-six figures.
Now you've created a lunch your kids won't want to trade.
No, this ain't 360p. Don't give... You're insulting 360p. I'm telling you, this is like 144. This was probably done... What was that 3.3GP format? That's back in the early 2000s. See, at first, everyone's like, Rich, how did you think it was... I thought it was like a parody, like Tim and Eric. This is real. This is real. All right, we got to keep going here. This is amazing. Let me see videos. Sort by most popular. We have this. Of course, it's women getting Yes. Of course, these are the most popular videos. Of course. Cucumbers, yeah.
Cucumbers?
I fell down a fucking hole.
Try to relax your anus.
Of course it is. Obviously, we can watch it.
So we're continuing work now in the hara, moving to the upper part of the hara above the belly button here. Actually, continuing this clockwise motion with our fingertips, moving around.
Like, how do you even look at this and think it's sexual? You know.
Now with my thumbs, I'm going to splay out, actually, all the way up to the bottom rib. Feel the bottom rib with your thumbs. And
you got to see the comments are probably the best part.
That V between your index finger and your thumb to feel the bottom rib and work outward.
It's a perfectly fine massage video, but of course you know the real reason why people are watching it. How to break the... Oh, no! In case you had a hankering to know in 2006 how to breakdance, this asshole's going to show you.
Hey, how you doing? This is Jonathan Escato, also known as B-Boy Excel.
Yeah, what's going on, man? It's your boy B-Boy Excel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're about to break it down for you. Real talk, man.
On behalf of Expert Village, and today we're showing you breaking tips. Right now, we're going to talk a little bit about power moves, okay? Now, it's very important, especially when you're first starting.
Yo, what's good, man? This is B-Boy Excel, you know what I'm saying?
That your footwork and your power moves going...
Yeah, look at his pants. Yeah, that's like Dipset era. That's like early mid-2000s Dipset. I'm surprised he is wearing two polo shirts with the collars popped.
In the same direction. That would either be clockwise or counterclockwise. And the way you can tell this is by the way you freeze. If you freeze on your right hand...
I've been watching you since 2012 Call of Duty vids, feeling generous. Jesus Christ. That's like 2011. Actually, 2011, 2012. Holy shit. I want someone to show me how to... But see, that's actually like, okay, you get rid of the gizzards, and maybe that's like... This is like, why do we need this fucking asshole to show us how to pray?
Your basic mode freezes on your right hand. Most of your footwork and your power move should go clockwise, okay? If you freeze on your left, obviously it's counterclockwise, okay? Keep that in mind, kids. It's very important, all right? Now, basically, we're going to talk about the swipe, okay? Now, the swipe is one of the most basic foundational power moves, okay? And it looks something like this. This would have...
Oh my god, his voice is like sandpaper against my asshole. Stuff a bird with my pickle. Is it a dill pickle? It has to be dill or they want nothing to do with it.
I'm not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Quantum TV should call up Expert Village and see if they need how to calibrate your television. Hi everyone, I'm Quantum TV here, and anyone who is gay should die. And here is me telling you how to set up your Sony X95H. I also don't like black people, even though I'm black. Pee pee poo poo, yes. Oh my god.
The swipe looks like, okay?
Yeah, show me. Alright, dude's on point, but he's a douche. I could do that. I swear. I just did it right now. You just didn't see it because my moves are so fast. Ah, bird, look, I got you.
Okay? Now, that's an air swipe, also known as a swipe. Okay? Now, a good drill to be able to get a swipe, really don't have a name for it, just gonna show you the drill.
I could actually do that with my breasts alone. I could make a move like Neo in the Matrix. My nipples could dodge bullets.
Okay? Looks something like this, okay? Now that looks like a pretty funny move. Look like a weird caterpillar or something, but it's a good drill in order to get the swipe. I'm gonna show you what I did here, okay? Starting stance where my legs are a little separate, okay? Now my power moves go counterclockwise, excuse me, clockwise. So what I do is I take my left hand and I put it down first, as if just as I'm bending over. Here. Now I lift my right leg up, place my right hand down, then jump over to my right leg and repeat the motion. Step, step, step. 1, 2, step. 1, 2, step. Okay? The repetitive motion of that gives you the swing and the momentum that's needed when doing an air swipe, okay? Now the second part to doing an air swipe would be this, and it's very important to get your hand positioning correct.
Yeah, his style is like most definitely like 2002, 2003 MTV. Remember TRL?
We're gonna start off sitting on our bums, okay? Take your right hand, you're gonna lift up. So you're sitting up like this, okay? Now you wanna be on your heels, okay? Now what we're gonna do from here is we're gonna switch it to your left hand, sort of like this.
Rich, you need to clip the scene from me, myself, and I where the cop has a chicken stuck up. It deserves to be in the soundboard. I gotta watch that. I've never watched that movie.
This, hop. Now from here, you're gonna take your right hand, place it down, and repeat the motion. Okay? So we went 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now
I mean, his skills are on point. I'm not just gonna be a dick for the sake of being a dick.
Now that combined with the first hop pretty much gets you a swipe. Okay?
Yes. 2006. I was kind of right with the vintage. I was right. Dipset, G. Improving your what?
Downward facing dog is a bone of contention for many new yoga students. There is a way to work up to your down dog without causing
Are you gonna show us?
pain in your hips, your hamstrings, or your wrists that doesn't need to be there. There's a half dog. I'm going to show you right here on my wall. You can practice this at home. All you're going to do is place your hands on the wall as opposed to on the floor, and you're going to come to
Well, excellent video.
a 90-degree angle. The idea is to have a straight line from your wrists to your hip. Once you're here, press the hands against the wall, lengthening through the tailbones.
She said lengthening. Oh yeah, dude, Zeb, you're right, man. Remember, like Carson Daly he was dating the girl from American Pie who used to be hot, and now she's like more silicone than human. I forgot her. What the fuck was her name? This does have porn intro vibes. Dino, you're 210% correct. Not the Fluke girl. She's still cute. Tara Reid. She's still cute, the Fluke girl. She's my age. Allison Hannigan. Stifler's mom. Yeah, she's grandma hot, but she could suffocate me with her boobs. That would be fine.
And this alone is going to give you a powerful opening through.
She said powerful opening.
Through the hamstrings. Pressing against the wall, inhaling and exhaling. Don't ever hold your breath. Breath is crucial for stretching properly. When you're comfortable with your half dog, you can move to the mat and begin to practice your down dog safely. Coming from a tabletop in this.
You know this is from, because this is probably like also from maybe 2006, 2008, that there are people that have FAP to this without question.
Instance, we're gonna come up into down
Yeah, she got a booty, man.
dog.
I give that booty like an 8 out of 10, and I'm not a booty guy. Yeah, you know I could tell how old it is? Look at that Mac. That's an iBook. That's a straight up iBook back there. Unless it's like a Dell knockoff looking like an iBook, which it could very well be, but that's an iBook.
And that's just a deeper version of half dog. So if you are uncomfortable with down dog, if your hamstrings are awfully tight, do the half dog first and work into it. Be safe.
Well, that was a video that we watched, and now we have stopped watching it. All right, let's see here. What is he fucking doing? Hold on, I gotta piss real quick, then I'll be... This is amazing. Whoever told me this, thank you. Yo, it's going to be 100 degrees here. 97, excuse me. Let me not exaggerate. Let me make sure I'm right. I saw it before. 97 degrees. There. I'm sorry, they lowered it to a freezing 94. This is going to be, I got to get like that, because I own this home now. I got to get like those slimline AC units, because, I mean, I have a beastly AC right here. You hear it. But when I record, I obviously can't have it on. Live streams are different, but videos I can't have it on. The temperature in this room, because I have 1, 2, 3 computers, I mean, that are working, or on. I have 4 monitors, lights, and all this equipment, man, and it just bakes. Yes, I'm upstate. Not upstate, but I'm... New Steam stream. Rich guests, videos, dates, using visuals. Yeah, I mean, you could kind of tell, man. I mean, there would be no... You could tell this... Like, at first I thought it was a joke. That's why I was like, this is really... And it's uploaded. Like, is this like a Tim and Eric? Like, is this like a secret Tim and Eric parody channel? And then I was like, no, these are actually like. Now that I see the dates of these make sense. This is when content just existing was. Wow, you know what I mean? Like people were just like, wow, video on the internet. I'm hard. And then you have actual classic S-tier videos like, yeah, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Remember that one? You catch it, motherfucker. That's mustard. Or whatever backwards I'm saying it maybe, but...
The next trick we're going to be showing you is called UFO.
Yeah, it is a very 2004 hairstyle. What would happen if you clicked on your live stream while still live? You would just hit a crazy echo effect that would make everyone leave the stream instantly. That looks like a fucking defeated man right there.
It's actually used to help adjust the tension on your string.
He's showing me how to do a fucking yo-yo.
If you want to. If you throw it to the left, it's going to loosen your string. If you throw this to the right, it's going to tighten your string. When you first start yo-yoing a lot, your yo-yo will usually do this a lot. It'll spin out on you. Makes the string really tight or really loose. And UFO is actually a really good way to fix that. So let me show you real quick what it looks like. What you do is you hold the yo-yo sideways. It's going to be a really weird motion at first because everything we've taught you has been to not hold it sideways, to hold it straight and throw straight. But this one you actually throw completely horizontal. It shoots around like so. You grab the string and you toss it up to your hand. So that was to the right, and this one is to the left. When I throw it to the right,
I don't even know what the fuck he's showing. What is
you'll notice if I hold it there for a while, that string is being tightened around the yo-yo, and you'll see I've got, this is what we call spaghetti string. It's not the coolest term, but it's really, really tight string.
You're showing how to do a yo-yo trick. The coolness went out the window from as soon as this video started. Nothing wrong with yo-yos, but bro, here, let me show you this cool yo-yo trick I got. I mean, I know it's not, I mean, sorry, I don't want to not be, dude, you're showing a yo-yo trick. Just show it. Rich, you are cool and dope as hell. Thank you very much. Keep crushing on YouTube. Keep being authentic. We love it. Long live cucumbers. Long live birds. ReviewTechUSA. As a kid, I unironically yo-yoed like this. Like, you watch this, or am I missing something?
And to get out of it, now, see if my yo-yo doesn't get knots. Do a UFO to the left, and this is actually loosening the string now. And you'll notice when I pull, it's not nearly as tight as it was before. So to do it, you hold the yo-yo sideways, just like so. You want to get a really strong throw. That's one of the really important things to UFO and one of the reasons people get frustrated with it. You hold it sideways, like so. Get a really strong throw. Bring your hand up and across. The yo-yo is going to die right now, but it's just because I'm showing you how to do it. After you throw, you take your hand and bring it across like so. The yo-yo is going to be spinning out, and then you just toss it up. And what you want to happen...
Monday I'm signing up for... It doesn't mean the video is going to be up yet, but Monday I am unfortunately... I can't believe these words are coming out of my fucking mouth. I'm signing up for Nikocado Avocado's OnlyFans.
Happens. The yo-yo is going to come up spinning sideways, and you want it to be directly horizontal to where your hand is. And what this allows the yo-yo to do is grab that string, and it's going to shoot straight across like so. And so watch when I do it now to the left. I bring it up, toss it, and see how it comes straight across to the hand. It grabs that string and shoots straight across.
Yes, I am signing up for his OnlyFans, and I am making a video. Obviously, in the video, you're not going to see anything. Thank God. But a video will be made. I also have another, that's why I'm recording. I'm going to be playing Castlevania 1, Castlevania 3. I'm going to be like Arcus. I'm going to be like Arcus. Be like, and clunk. I ain't doing any fucking speed runs, though. And Super Castlevania 4. There's a reason. I'm not talking about the reason yet, but you get to enjoy.
So
the bird costume is probably going to be coming back Monday because I am not wearing it. One, my son will be here over the weekend, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be streaming, but I'm not 100%. And secondly, I am not baking for those 2 days. I will do the other 5 streams, I assure you. But I also don't want the chicken suit to smell like taint. Well, we'll find out. I am probably going to see parts of that man I have never wanted to see, but I'm going to do it because of ad revenue. And I will stop spamming the applause now for at least 45 seconds, I promise.
Throw it to the right.
Well, for what I'm looking to do, Fender, I don't think Simon's Quest it's a flawed game. It's not a bad game. But what I'm looking to do, I can't talk about it yet. It would be stupid to talk about it now.
You throw hard, grab the string, and toss up. When you do it to the left, instead of throwing like so, you're actually going to take your hand and turn it underneath like that. So it's from this position to this.
Rich, I was given access to a 500K mass spectrometer. I'm really happy after losing my job when I told my... You were given access. Jesus, man. Well, good for you. You got the gig then? You're hired. You're employed again, is what you're telling me.
Position. And you're going to throw the yo-yo this way. It's a really awkward motion. Takes a little bit of practice, but it's worth it. If you do one UFO to the right, one UFO to the left, it's going to keep your yo-yo from getting too tight or too loose. It's going to help you later on when you're practicing your tricks. So that is the UFO.
I mean, some of these actually aren't terrible. Like, Captain Dipset doing his breakdance. They were on point. Well. Let's see. We know what... these are obvious ones. This was people who had boners who saw these. We know what they're looking at them for. Like, duh. How to prepare for a job interview. Okay, this is what I want to see. I want to see this one.
I'm Don Varney of Varney Speaks, and on behalf...
Well, I'm going to stream them. I'm recording them too for a video. Like I said, I'm not talking about it until more things are in motion, minus the fact that it's going to eventually exist. Because I do that too much where it's like, but I'm just saying I'm going to stream the games and there's a reason that I'm streaming them. Anyway, let's see how to do a job interview.
I'm Don Varney of Varney Speaks, and on behalf of expert...
Even starts off like a Tim and Eric's game. They had to have gotten inspiration from this shit. There's no fucking way they didn't.
Village. Today we're going to talk about the interview process. All right, let's take a moment and talk about some of the types of questions that you could be asked during the interview process. And
some of these videos are like ASMR relaxing.
Sometimes the questions are misleading because we're taking them personally when they're really talking professionally. A good example would be if they were to say to you, tell me about yourself. You're sitting there saying, well, you know, I like to go hunting on the weekends and like to go camping, take my family fishing, and I really enjoy that. Well, great answer, but that's not what they're asking. When they say, tell me about themselves, they are asking you to tell them about yourself in this job environment.
Well, no shit. It's not a dating app, of course. They want. I guess people need to be told this, though. I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
They want to hear that. You know, I enjoy coming to work with people that I get around and I have a good time with. I like an atmosphere of friendliness. Your company.
Take your damn clothes off.
Company being a company that specializes in public relations and customer service. Well, this is the environment that I like, and it would work well for me to work well in your environment. That would be more in line with what they're really...
Will Quantum breastfeed me if I tell him my birthday is coming soon?
I am thoroughly tickled.
I meant to hit this
I'm
one.
not going to put it in a bottle and breastfeed it to you.
Water from a bottle and the source, intro, fart, and anus. Yes, okay. I could do it at the same time, actually.
Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Your shoulders.
Try to relax your anus.
Your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your shoulders. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Your anus. Try to relax your anus. Try to relax your
Happy
anus.
birthday, too, by the way. I'm a dumbass.
Your anus. Try to relax your anus.
The instrumental is from NES Wrestling. I mixed the try to relax your... I remixed it with the relax your anus stuff in Acid Pro 10. I do know how to produce music. I'm not... Like, I could play melodies and keep it... I don't know how to read music, but I could produce it. What the fuck was that? You taste the truffle hot sauce that I used? Yeah. It's deep and earthy, and it's on your face now. Get back to the job interview, please. Thank you.
Asking when they say, tell me about yourself. When they ask about strengths and weaknesses, again, they're not asking for you to really tell them, well, I'm very good at this and I'm weak at this. But in essence, they may be asking you about how that would apply to the workforce, to the workplace, where you are actually going to go to work. One of the simplest examples is you might say...
Pretty obvious, but you know, there's some people that don't.
You know,
no shit. It's amazing what... It's not even like I'm talking like specialty stuff, but like basic stuff.
I told early on in my career that listening was a weakness, that I didn't listen very well because I was always like ready to answer whatever it was they were saying. Well, the good news was they were right, and I figured that out. So what I've done...
Oh, that's actually valid advice.
Now is I've taken a weakness of not listening very well.
I know a lot of people that don't listen when like, not that they need to listen to me, but it's like they like jump over you before you're even finished with what the fuck you're saying. Like, relax. Like, then you can get your statement out, you know?
I've taken classes on it. I read books on it. I've done...
Yes, just tell them that you want to work for weed money and you're good to go. You can't juggle bombs.
Studies on it. And over the last few years, what I've really determined is I really wasn't a good listener, but now I've really trained myself to understand the importance of listening to the person in front of me before I try to answer.
Yeah, that quantum TV doll, I gotta see if I can find a place to make a doll with sound bites in it. That's a good fucking idea.
Chris Sauer.
What the fuck is this? I don't know what it is. I didn't even mean to go to it, but we are gonna watch it. She has blocked the comments, so that means this video is fucking gold. Oh, this looks like a porn. This absolutely looks like a porn, but yet there's going to be no porn.
Hi, Kate Johnson. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kate.
Chris, please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm currently finishing my Master's of Education program at Lake Erie College, and
I'm stalking women at my campus right now, and I have three I have 3 restraining orders against me.
working on transitioning from a Northeastern Ohioaner to being a member of the Jacksonville area community.
Why the move?
Well, my wife's job is moving down south, and I'm coming along with her.
It's very noble and admirable about you at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
How did you hear about the position open with our company here at REI?
How did you hear about how we don't know what the fuck focus is? Yeah, she got the Karen cut. She absolutely does.
Well, when I thought about the opportunity of changing locations and moving...
That's 150% the Karen cut.
From one physical location to another, I thought about making a career move as well. And I was starting with my main interests and passions. And I love being outside, I love doing outdoor activities, and I love working with people.
And I love talking to people that look away and look at other things while they're silent.
And I thought if I could use my experience...
What is with that skin on that laptop, too? Not hired yet. It's a startup. Proving myself. It's complicated. Working with scientific instruments. Mass spectrometry is hard, but giving it my best. Well, good luck to you, man. I wish you the best.
As a teacher, helping people.
She kind of looks like Ashley Banfield slightly from the side.
And my interest in the outdoors together. That would be a good place to start a new career. And when I was looking online...
He's going to try to become a professional flower sniffer. He just goes around sniffing flowers outside. He's just like... Smells like a tulip. Yep.
I found REI's website and that there were positions available in the Jacksonville area, so I thought I would apply.
Great. Well, you say you have an interest in outdoor activities, so...
Yeah, not nowhere near Ashley Banfield.
This would be a great company for you to work at. That being said...
He's a professional cuddler. Who said that? Bradley. That's pretty good. He's competing with... Isn't Zach Galifianakis was the snuggler? To snuggle you back to health. Yeah, I know. They're sitting in front of this screen. Like, why is this? This is like, what is this teaching? Is there anything that changes here? Like, did they explain anything? No, this is just a bad... We'll keep going for a little bit.
What else do you know about our company?
Well, I know you've been around for a long time, since the late 1930s. And what really caught my attention the most was the idea that it was started by people...
Imagine he said, no, I don't know a fucking thing. I just need a job, bitch.
who had a passion for the...
That will get you hired instantly, I promise.
I am thoroughly tickled.
The outdoors and found a way to involve others in their experience. I like the idea.
That actually is a good pointer. You should, if you're going to work for a company, you should look into their history so you at least seem like you give a shit. You know what I mean? Just that is actually valid advice.
Too, that your company...
Horsecock is the best cock. Why did you hit wings? I didn't tell you to hit
Company is consistently ranked among the top 100 companies to work for by Fortune magazine, and I thought growing with a company that has that level of success would be a good place to be.
Great.
Oh God, really? Can you at least pretend? Just type in like I like cats. You're really just doing the superficial? Come on. Type something. We can't see if the laptop's on. Have it off and just put words in there.
Why do you want this particular position here within our customer service department?
Because I want to start in a position that allows me to learn everything about the company, from the very basic level of interacting with the customers all the way up throughout the sales process, the marketing process, and the production of goods and services. When I saw the opportunity for customer service, I thought it aligned very well with the skill set that I have. and also with some skills that I could bring to the company that might be unique.
Can you tell me a little bit more about these skills that you would transfer from your previous?
All right, this is fucking painful. I want to go back to the other stuff. It's funnier.
I'm Don Varney of Varney Speaks, and on behalf
Varney Speaks. Okay. Egyptian belly dancing. Oh, you see cleavage. 1.5 million views. How to grow bonsai trees. Okay, I'll bite.
Here we have a small Chinese elm that has been in bonsai for quite some time, and it needs a haircut. And what I'm going to show you right now...
Show me how to give that tree a haircut. Floppy, how are you? I'm so glad I got to say Floppy. Someone said Bill Gates' cousin, Turbo Express. Could you imagine Bill? Hey everyone, I'm gonna show you how to trim a bonsai tree. I promise I'm not hard. In case you were wondering. In case any of the ladies were wondering if I was hard and want me to be hard. I could, no pressure, I could change that.
This segment is how we keep the tree small. We ask, so many times people ask, how do you keep the tree small? And it's very, very simple. What we do is we prune the tree, and it's very, very analogous to you getting a haircut. If we never cut our hair, we probably would have quite long hair.
Always remember, if you don't cut your hair, it grows. If you don't cut your hair, it grows. If you turn your lights off, it's dark. When the sun goes down, it's night. Oh, fuck. Birds. If you don't cut your hair, it's gonna get long. File that under no fucking shit. Oh God. Again, Foil Grim Timmy, I genuinely mean that, bro. Good luck.
On trees, if we don't prune these little trees, they will grow up to be large trees. And so the process is really as simple as this. And here all along we thought...
Imagine you just like cut the, right on the trunk. It was just like, here's how to prune your bonsai tree. Just fucking kill it and don't have a bonsai tree. Yeah, he's a Bob Ross of stating the obvious. Hey, he tells you dumb shit, but he relaxes you as he does it. So who cares?
That this was an ancient Chinese secret that was being withheld for no good reason. Probably ought. Now, as we can see, as I'm pruning, you can see the shape of the tree being restored. The other thing that happens is by one of the secondary...
Okay, thank you so much for... I'm not sitting there watching you clip this entire fucking thing. If we didn't cut our hair, it would get long. How to DJ hip-hop. Really? Huh. I am sold.
What's up? This is DJ Cole.
Yeah, you can learn how to DJ in 4 minutes. in 42 seconds. That's all you need.
Leon with expertvillage.com, and in this clip I'm going to show you the fundamentals of...
Got that G5 Mac again showing the vintage. When you wash your balls, they get clean.
Beat matching. Now, first, beat matching is the hardest thing you guys are going to have to learn how to do when you're learning how to DJ. It basically takes the training of your ears to try to understand what is going on when you're hearing two records at once. You just really have to practice and practice and practice. Really try to train your ears to understand the different sounds that you're hearing and where they're coming from. It's tricky, but with practice you'll get the hang of it. So I'm going to show you kind of the basics so you understand what is...
I think I had that USB keyboard you got right there.
Going to go on and what you're going to try to do when you beat match. So essentially, what beat matching is just matching up the tempos of two different songs. So if you listen to two songs, of course, they're going to be all over the place. You got kicks and snares one place and hi-hats another. You know, they're totally different, right? So what you're going to use is you're going to use your pitch control on your turntable. So this is going to either speed it up real fast or slow it down nice and good for you. So with this tool, your pitch control, it's going to help you adjust almost exactly to the other song that you're listening to.
With Serato, you could actually keep the same pitch and match up the tempos. This is pretty fucking historic.
Now, the technique you're going to want to use is you're going to want to play the song that you're going to mix into, and you're going to cue up the song you're listening to in your headphones. What you want to do is, the easiest way, is to pull the first sound on the record. So the downbeat, the 1. You want to get that on whatever
yeah.
record you're going to go into. And you're going to play the
This guy DJs funerals. That was fucking... This is not the tutorial. This is actually how he DJs, too. He's just sitting there, like, just jarbled and scratching at a funeral. He brings life to the party.
record that you're going to mix. What you want to do, essentially, is you want to start this record on the 1 on a 1.
Oh, yeah, at the time, that was probably a $3,000 fucking computer. Are you kidding? Hell yeah.
On this record, and then listen to see how it turns out. You could be dead on, you might need to do some adjusting, right? So we listen to this record, and we have the 1 right here, right? We're going to start this right on the 1, right? So go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Sounds good for a sec, but now it falls off. So now, who knows what's going on, right? So
nobody. That's it. The video's done. He actually DJ'd at your colonoscopy. There's a camera up your ass, and he's just like, ever ass cheeks. That's what I would do.
Essentially what the training is going to do for you in the practice is you're going to be able to hear which song is ahead of the other ones, right? So after a while, you're going to notice that this Jay-Z song is like a little bit ahead of this song here. What you want to do when you realize that is you want to tap the record either on the top or the bottom to kind of slow it down simultaneously while moving the pitch lower to match it up to this song. So basically, we're going to try that again, right? This is going to play. And you're going to listen to this song, you're going to drop it on the 1, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a little ahead.
You blew it, Chief.
Now it's on, right? It's good for a second. Gotta slow it down a little bit more. So as I'm slowing it down with my finger, I'm sort of touching the platter here, just to slow down the record just a bit.
I mean, prehistoric DJing, but, you know, now like Serato Scratch, you can use turntables. You actually use turntables and you use digital audio files, but you could keep the, and God, there's even good apps on the iPad that you could DJ with, man.
And I'm moving the pitch down just a little bit. You basically have to fine-tune yourself until you get it right on. That sounds Okay. Now, from that, what you want to do to mix into this song, you need to know how long this intro is until the music starts or until the lyrics come in, right? The other thing is you don't want people talking.
Yeah, now you could definitely DJ more on autopilot, but it actually took skill when you had to use just turntables, man. You had to have good rhythm, good timing, a good ear. Now it's like, I mean, it still takes skill, but you can...
Or if people singing lyrics over each other, it's just too confusing. You want to switch the song right as the lyrics come in on the new song, right? I believe this is a 2/8 out... two 8-count intro. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this record, start this on the 1, and after 2 8 counts, we're going to switch it over to just to the Jay-Z, right? So this is playing. We have it on the 1, right? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 8 count.
Ho!
2, 3, 4. And there you go. So what you got to do, every time you mix a record, you have to beat match it. Then you have to know how long the intro is.
Yeah, that was a mediocre tutorial. Inner thighs. I thought the woman was smelling her own feet. Arc welders. Basketball dribbling drills. How to carve fruit. Wait, what is this? How to write a rap song? What the fuck? All right, I'll bite.
All right, now we're gonna talk about lyrics and rhyming.
Thank you. Please tell me about Please tell me about how you rap, sir.
Okay, let me just be blunt with y'all. We're gonna start with the rhyme words. If you're new to this, you know, you just want to pretty much try to rhyme anything you can rhyme. You know, cat, hat, Sam, am.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Etc. You know, because this is just you trying to build your confidence level in what you're doing. Now that, and you know, your lyrics will probably be scattered at first and not have no real feeling to them. Now we're gonna go to my vets. To all my vets in the game, you wanna, when you rhyme, you wanna first of all try to use compound syllables. This way, it's not so. Yeah.
How to write a rap song?
A whole hive full of bees. I'm gangster as can be. I'm a G. There's nothing to it. You know what I'm saying? You want to be like, I've had moments in my life I like to thank God for good things like wood grain and candy paint jobs. You see what I'm saying? For the fact that
Yes, I am now blown away. My life has changed from your lyrics.
you know, thank God, paint jobs. You know, you can go into that ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? They got me on my knees saying, oh my God, I know I keep it going, but these times so hard. You know, I'm just trying to continue to give y'all more and more examples. It's that white boy that everybody's talking about, locked in the South, still moving blocks in the drought. You see the stuff these rappers rapping, man?
Well, that's actually pretty cool, Foil Grim Timmy, if I could say your name right tonight.
And that's not what they bout. The next one that does a diss track, I'm knocking them out. You see what I'm saying? Blocks in the South.
Why are they zooming in on his face? Is that for a dramatic effect?
Blocks in the drought, locked in the South, knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? Blocks in the drought. These are all type of things. These are just, you see the compound syllables to my rhyme words. Now the hard part is you don't want to get caught up in being lyrical and not saying nothing. Because a lot of people have lyrical confused into who uses the biggest words. Nah, it's who has the best flow and who actually makes sense with the words that they're putting together. So they're not just like, I mean, anybody could say, I once had a tree and it was blue and I was cool and my mama was true. What it do? It wasn't lyrical. It was ignorant. It was stupid. It was pointless.
Thank you.
So whenever you write your lyrics, dig back into what we've taught you already and pull from your...
I thought he would say put your dick back in your pants.
All right, now we're going to talk about lyrics.
No. We're not talking. We are all now rappers. Congratulations. We are now all certified rappers. Thanks to him. I don't even know who that is, but thanks to him. How to make musical instruments for kids. Oh, this is going to be absolutely dystopian.
Hello, I'm Annie Brunson on behalf of Expert Village. We're learning about making musical instruments out of everyday objects.
Make a musical instrument out of your ass. What was your old job, Foilgrim? Out of curiosity?
Today we're going to learn how to make an oboe double reed. The first thing you do is find a straw. The only other thing we're going to need are a pair of scissors. First thing you're going to do is flatten the end. It's not going to flatten all the way, but just flatten it out a little bit. Then you're going to cut so that it's a point on the end of the straw. So now you have a point at the end of the straw. So let's just see how this sounds without doing anything else to it. You're going to put it in your mouth and you're going to hold it light. You don't just squeeze it too tightly.
Well, okay.
Hold it. And you've got a nice sound to it.
Just what I want to give my fucking kid. Just what I want to give him.
Well, not nice, but a sound. So the next thing we're going to do is actually cut a couple of holes. So what you want to do is still keep it on the same side where the point is showing. We're going to make a little hole. Again, just a little tiny snip. So it's just a very little hole. If you can see that.
Very little hole.
Then I'm going to cut another little hole, just a little bit further down.
Cutting these little holes.
Again, I'm
The
using
suspense
little
is
tiny
killing me.
Triangles into the. Now I've got two holes.
Well,
so
thank
I'm
God.
going to put my fingers over these two holes. Then I'm going to put the instrument in my mouth.
Why the fuck would you want to give that to your fucking kid? What is wrong with this woman?
Make all kinds of fun noises from this.
That is hell. I would rather stab myself in the eye with an ice pick than give my child that.
Just by wiggling your fingers over the open holes.
Over the open holes, bird. Oh, God, fuck. Mila, Carlos does peck the holes.
Hello.
Well, there is 2 minutes and 32 seconds of my life that I will not get back for something completely fucking useless. Well, no, I think this video is arguably more useless. How to run. Are you fucking serious? It was like anything that could be a video, they just made a video on, which is essentially what I'm hearing is what they did. Let me see if there's anything else here ridiculous. I'm sure there is. How to speak in a New York dialect? Oh, as a person from New York, I need to see this one.
Now, it's very easy to pick up on a dialect
Chevron,
if you're
thank
using
you very
your
much.
ears. Let's say you're around someone from New York or Great Britain or the South, and they're talking, and all of a sudden, maybe you're down south, and they are talking like this, and all of a sudden you're talking like that, and it's like, what? All right.
Well, that. Oh.
That's not the way to learn a dialect. That's actually more of a mimicry. The way to learn a dialect, the first thing we have to talk about is what I refer to as point of placement. Now, I don't know if you knew this or not, but every single dialect,
Everyone,
whether it's
anybody.
Texas,
Thank you.
Detroit, Boston,
Thank you for becoming a member.
you speak in a certain way where you have a point of placement. Now, I am going to talk about Standard American. Standard American point of placement is in the middle of your mouth. That means your words resonate in the middle of your mouth. So in order to learn a dialect, what we have to do is change our facial structure so that the words, the point of placement changes. Now this sounds really crazy and overwhelming right now, but it's really very simple. Standard American dialect, I'm talking right now, the words are resonating in the middle of my mouth. I want to be New York. So my new point of resonance is going to be here in my chin. Imagine that you're
Gabich. Nice name. Thank you very much, sir.
smacking on some gum, like you're doing like this, okay? Feel how that feels? That's where we're going to try to place the words, right here in the bottom of our chin. So we're going to
Oh my God, I'm getting stupider as I watch this.
use our jaw and the front of our bottom teeth a lot more than we ever would in Standard American dialect. You know, Southern dialect, the point of placement is in the back. Australian dialect is upper back.
I need to learn the chicken dialect. I want chicken breasts all over my face. Well, she could teach you.
Irish dialect is 2 inches in front of the lips. But we're working on New York, so we're going to shoot for resting the words in the bottom of our jaw, all right?
That's it. These videos are a tragedy. What is this, man? This is like insane. These are all the videos they have on here. Hula hoop basics. Oh my God. How to breastfeed in a car. I can't watch that. Just, why does that need a fucking video? Oh man. How to build a water rocket?
Hi, I'm Colin Kilbane, and I'm going to show you how to make a very simple water rocket.
Why is he sitting in front of the periodic table?
Now, what we've got here, pop bottle. This is basically our water rocket here. Now, how
I would have never known.
a water rocket works is you put water in, and then you pressurize it. You pump air into it, and that's what this complicated apparatus here is for. I've built many different launchers over the years, but I've never been able to build one quite as nice as I was able to buy at sciencekit.com. It's a wonderful little launcher here. The stand is extra. The original launcher just has a pair of stakes you can hammer into the ground, and that works just as well. But if you're working on concrete or asphalt, the stand is essential. I've taken a second water bottle here, and I cut the top off. In order to make it a little bit more aerodynamic, you can slide the top right on the top. Now, if you're really fancy, you can go ahead and add some fins on there. My friend Tim built this wonderful one. It's got a recovery system, fins and everything. These fins are off an old model rocket that's seen better days, so we recycled them onto this rocket, and this works wonderfully, but we're going to keep it simple today. Now, in order to launch this, you got to get a little bit of water in there.
Dad, can I just get a drone? Well, you got to realize this is probably from like 2003.
Put the plug with the valve in.
It's a widescreen, but it's probably just cropped in video. Maybe. It's like not even 30 frames. It looks like it's like
now there are
20
two
frames a
keys
second.
here, two clamps that hold it in. And then there is a key that fits in to tightly hold this together. And we've got a pump here.
What is happening?
As we pump air in,
oh God,
it pressurizes.
Yeah, he's really
now that
into
air
this.
wants to get out, but there's a fair amount of water in the way. So when we pull this pin out,
Instructions unclear. Accidentally summoned the Antichrist wearing assless chaps and playing music on the straw flute. Congratulations. Dude, as a scientist, I just fuck with you because it's fun with you in the chat. But, dude, this is incredible.
outdoors, it's
This
going
is
to push the water out of the bottom of the rocket. Now, Newton says every action has an equal opposite reaction. So the force pushed out of the bottom of the rocket is going to push the rest of the rocket up. And that's how every rocket works. Our model rocket uses chemical energy to do that. This, we're just pressurizing. We're putting air in here, which will push the water out the bottom.
Imagine it just like exploded. It just went all over.
And push the rocket up. Let's head outside and launch this.
Yes, please. Let's launch it.
We're ready to launch the water rocket. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's how you launch a water rocket.
Thrilling. You didn't see a fucking thing. You just saw it go up in the air for a second and saw nothing else. I am Thank you so much for this tutorial, Expert Village. All right, guys, I got to go to bed. My kids are coming here somewhat early tomorrow, so I am taking them to a mac and cheese place to eat mac and cheese. And Expert Village seems to have failed for almost the same reason as G4. Expert Village is more entertaining, though. Yes, it is. Well, Olivia Munn in a two-piece bikini licking PS3s is also entertainment. Yes, there is a mac and cheese restaurant, and they like mac and cheese, so I'm taking them there. So there are videos already locked and loaded, ready to go. I'm probably streaming this weekend. I just don't want to guarantee it. And yes, the next time I stream, not this weekend, Monday, I'll be doing the other streams in the chicken soup. Because if I stream this weekend, it's going to be hot as hell, and I am not suffering. Unless maybe, we'll see. I will be doing the other 5 streams in the chicken soup. Now I'm going to shut the fuck up. Have a great evening. Thank you for the new members. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you soon. Enjoy the videos this weekend.